We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report right here on the People Station, V103, and it's being brought to you by
Kia. Hurrying during Kia's summer SUV clearance event. Visit KiaDealers.com to learn more.
All right. Here you go.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. This is
Raina is dead.
Man.
Raina is dead.
Oh.
That was a screenshot that a friend of mine put up about 3 weeks ago. And I said, man, why did you do this? It had Raina in the snow. And so last night watching the show, it was snowing, and Tariq went out back looking for his boo thing to get some lean. And then Ray Ray shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney Kemp, who was the creator of Power, they said, well, how'd you do this whole Raina thing? What were you thinking about? She says it had a lot to do with the inevitable, which was that Tariq was getting more and more over his head in dealing with the world. He doesn't understand. What are the natural consequences of messing with gangsters? You get hurt. And in this case, Tariq has also been raised in a family where lying is how it goes. And that's what he's talking about. Everybody lies.
Right.
Tasha, she lying to herself.
Oh, Tasha.
Ghost lying. Everybody lying.
Yeah.
So the one time that he tells Raina, please, please, please don't tell. And she just dying to tell. Basically, she was dying not to tell.
Right.
When she listened to him and it cost her life, they think it was because you thought somebody was going to be after Ghost and then kill Raina. But basically, it was Ray Ray trying to tie up the loose ends.
Yeah.
As he's a dirty cop. What was the hardest part of it? Telling the actor who plays Raina that she was going to die. She says, I feel like you want me to say this was a very difficult decision, but it really wasn't. It's a hard thing to tell the actor who's a kid. That was really hard, but the decision to kill off the character isn't hard because it's the right decision. It's the thing that would happen.
Right.
Ghost is constantly fighting this idea that he's a criminal, but he is.
Right.
And that's what happens. Moving on to Jay-Z.
Hovey, baby.
Jay-Z on a podcast says that Kanye crossed the line when he started bringing the babies and Beyonce into his rants.
But what really hurt me, you can't bring my kids into my wife into it. Like, Kanye's my little brother. He's talked about me 100 times. He made a song called Big Brother. We've gotten past bigger issues, but you brought my family into it. Now that's a problem with me. That's a real problem. Now we have to, and he knows it's a problem, because me and him would have been talked about. We'd have been resolved our issue. But you know that he crossed the line. I know him. He knows. He knows. Only he has to know. I know he knows.
Yeah. At the end of the day, he violated code. You know what I'm saying? No matter how rich and famous you get, there's still a code.
Right.
You understand that? And when you bring somebody, kids and wife into it, all that other stuff, all that power stuff, all that money stuff will go out the window.
Right.
You violating code.
Jay-Z also says that maybe he shouldn't have put the $20 million thing in there in that line. He says everything's off the table, but now he looks back at it. He doesn't know, maybe. All right? Speaking of the code, if you moved on in your life, go ahead. Just go ahead. Eniko Hart posts a picture of her and Kevin Hart, after the marriage, saying, I'm grateful to God every day for putting us together when it's real. No love or bond can ever be fake nor broken. My partner in life, my other half that makes me whole, my soulmate. Then somebody says, he hasn't even been divorced for 6 years yet. He got divorced 2011. I'm here for y'all, but you may not want to flaunt how long you guys been together because that just fuels the rumors of you being a mistress. Just saying. Then Eniko responds to somebody who probably didn't deserve a response. You don't argue with fools. Saying there's nothing to flaunt. Their marriage was broken way before I came in the picture. They were separated, living in separate homes. I was never a secret. She knew that as well. Don't believe the hype. I'm basically immune to it now. These rumors were spread from her years ago because she wanted to play the victim and not own up to her wrongdoing as well. Single me out as a mistress because we stuck, knowing damn well there were way other women during their marriage. But I never wrecked any home. That was never the case, and people ran with it. Only we know how it really went down. Uh-oh. At that point, somebody should do this. pick up the phone.
True thing.
Instead of Tori Hart, who then says, Eniko, sweetheart, normally I don't feed into this, but when you address me directly, you force my hand to respond or to be made out a liar. We have made successful strides becoming a loving, co-parenting family, but you have now left it open for my character to be questioned. You, Kevin, and I know the truth. I offer this simple solution to you and your IG comments. Problems. Either respond truthfully or don't respond at all. Thank you for considering my voice. Tori.
You know, Kevin has said publicly, though, that he cheated on Tori. He said that before.
But Eniko said they wasn't hurt, but then Tori said it was.
Mm-hmm.
In other words,
Pick up the phone, baby.
B103.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know.
The Ryan Report. The Ryan Report.
V103.